Reflection of light, a video created by R.S. Madhukeswara. The bouncing back of a light ray from the surface of an object is called the reflection of light. It is also referred to as the change in the direction of light when it strikes a surface. The phenomenon of reflection of light is important in our day-to-day life in several ways. All types of mirrors follow the laws of reflection. We observe the surrounding objects due to the reflection of light rays from their surface. The terminologies related to reflection of light are incident ray, point of incidence, reflected ray, normal, the angle of incidence, and the angle of reflection. Incident ray, the light ray that falls on the reflecting surface is called an incident ray. Point of incidence, the point where the light ray falls on the reflecting surface is called the point of incidence. Reflected ray, the light ray bounced from the reflecting surface is called a reflected ray. Normal, it is an imaginary line perpendicular to the reflecting surface at the point of the incidence. The angle of incident, it is the angle made by the incident ray with the normal. It is represented by I. The angle of reflection, it is the angle made by the reflected ray with the normal. It is represented by R. The phenomenon of reflection of light follows the following two laws. First law, the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the reflecting surface at the point of the incidence, all lie in the same plane. Second law, the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. The directions of reflected rays from a surface depending on whether the surface is smooth or rough. Based on this, reflection of light can be classified into three types, namely 1. Regular or specular reflection, 2. Diffused or irregular reflection, and 3. Multiple reflections. The reflected rays from a smooth surface are parallel lines. Such a reflection is called regular or specular reflection. The image produced by such reflection is clear and bright. The reflection from a plane mirror is an example of regular reflection. The reflected rays from a rough or uneven surface are in different directions. Such a reflection is called diffused or irregular reflection. The image produced by such reflection is not clear and bright. Reflection from a metal utensil is an example of diffused reflection. Multiple reflections of light are the reflection of light back and forth through reflecting surfaces several times. This phenomenon is used in periscopes to see objects that are not visible directly. The number of images of an object placed in front of two plane mirrors placed side by side at an angle theta is given by n is equal to 360 degrees by theta minus 1. Therefore, the multiple images formed depends on the angle theta between the two plane mirrors and also on the position of the object.